How's it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to the Dishong Tower Challenge in 7 days to die. Put that there. I might actually craft myself a few more frames because we have run out. And these are kind of important for blocking off doors and stuff like that. So yeah, we survived the Horde night last night fairly comfortably. There were a few sort of scares here and there, but nothing too bad. Got one loot bag, if I recall correctly, which was had a shotgun in it, a little bit of shotgun ammo. Any zombies in here? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, everything's pretty much repaired downstairs. I should probably have some painkillers on my hotbar here. Because, yeah, there's quite a lot of ferals now. Any zombies up here in Tickles Medical? Let's have a quick look. Doesn't look like it's today. Not yet, anyway. They might respawn. This little hole here, this really saved me a couple of days back. Looks like I might need to repair that before it gets destroyed. Because that's a good little mechanic we can abuse if we need to in certain circumstances where we're getting swarmed by zombies in these upper levels. No zombies so far though, but we'll check the whole building. And what we're probably going to be starting on today, let's just have a quick peek around here. Nothing. Where'd that come from? Interesting. Hopefully the building's not becoming unstable and starting to fall down around my ears. Let's just get a little bit of extra wood off these. I don't really need to harvest wood anymore from the building because we've got trees growing, which is going really well. Really happy with the garden situation upstairs. Pretty much the only thing that could improve our garden is if we were eventually to get some aloe seeds, which is something I would really like to get hold of at some point, but we have to wait till the loot respawns on day 31 to be exact. And then basically we're going to work our way up the same way we looted originally and try and remember exactly which floors we looted when. But let's just check in here. Fairly quiet so far today, which is good because it gives me a breather from the Horde night. I wonder if there's anything under some of these blocks, because I know there's like some hidden loot. I just wonder if they've hidden any loot underneath, like, no. If they've hidden any loot under like the little metal panels and stuff that are in some of the floors. I've checked a couple of them and there was nothing there so far, but I mean, there were early on, there was some little loot stashes behind some hollow wall panels and stuff. I'm sure I've probably missed some of them. It looks like there's no zombies here either. Mole's gym cleared. Let's check construction here. The beware floor. Wow, it is crazy how dead it is right now in Dishong Tower. The zombies have evacuated the building, or so it seems. But yeah, my experience is usually that you get more zombies later in the afternoon for some reason. It's just the spawn patterns that I've noticed. Oh, here we go. Hey there, buddy. Joe. Me old mate, Joe. Did I just one-shot this guy? What the heck? That's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, this floor's got zombies. This floor has definitely got zombies. Let's just see. Oh, this might be a tricky angle. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, he's actually feral. Okay, at least we got the block down before he got through the doorway. Smack him in the usual lower body area here. Bend over again for me so I can hit you in the head. Yeah, these businessmen, they don't worry me so much. Like, the construction workers do give me a bit of a run for my money. They've probably got the same health for all I know, but I don't know. These guys just seem like they're a little bit on the soft side. It's all that office work. lack of manual labor. Let's just chop this table because we can. That precious four wood. That we can make a frame out of that. See? Oh, okay. What do we got here? We got dude and a wife beater. And is that another Joe back there? At least they're regular zombies. There we go, you're done. Feel like I'm doing more damage today. We might, if we get more skill points, we might be able to start putting them... Oh! Why did I just let him slap me in the head like that? Let's heal up. I cannot afford to get infected here. Whoa, buddy! Hit me again. Okay. Now, yeah, there's definitely some zombies around here somewhere. Where are they? They usually like to bang on this wall right here for some reason. I don't know why. They like jumping in that little concrete hole there and just smacking on the wall when they could just go round. Maybe they get stuck in there, I don't know. I don't know. Once again, zombie behavior is not exactly my speciality. I have not got my PhD in zombieology, unfortunately. Alright, you're done. Oh. These guys, maybe they fell from above or something. Good old Marlene in her jean shorts. There we go. I thought I heard another zombie somewhere, probably outside the building. Yep, we got a nurse back there. Come on in, nurse. Come join the party. We still got some spikes back here as well. A little bit of barbed wire left over. It's pretty nice. Maybe I'll just fix this one up a little bit here. Because why not? Let's just make all the doorways have spikes in them. I should probably repair this as well. Just so we can control where the zombies are coming from. Okay, we got a cheerleader out there as well. But yeah, I think I was trying to explain earlier, later on today, why are you not... Yeah, when the spikes are in the doorways like that, they seem to like... They seem to not register it as a valid pathway or something, because this... Maybe it's easier to break through this block than it is to break the spikes. I'm not really sure why they come over here to this wall right here. Okay, we've got a supply drop, guys. We've got a supply drop. You gonna land on the roof for me? Because that's pretty much the only place where I can get it. Ooh, where is that? Oh, it's over there. Okay, yeah, it's fairly close actually, but oh no, it's not that close after all. How many blocks is that? Probably about 7 or 8 blocks, I reckon. Anything directly overhead is too far away. Although usually it's junk anyway, like canned food and stuff, which we no longer need. I guess it ramps up in quality though, as the game stage gets higher and higher. But what we're probably going to be doing later today, guys, is working on the mine that I was talking about making underneath the building. We're going to excavate the basement levels of Dishong Tower and see what we can find down there. I'm kind of interested to see exactly what there is underneath this building in terms of resources. If we could get a ton of iron, that would be good. If we could get stuff like shale, oil shale, that would be pretty good as well. Because we need to fuel the gyrocopter if we ever get to the point where we've got everything to make it. What else? What else could we potentially find down there? Stuff like lead. Finding a lot of lead would be pretty good. What do we need to make gunpowder? We need... I don't think we're ever going to get to the point, though, where we can actually make any sort of large quantity of ammo, because the problem is that one of the components you need is brass. I guess the one exception is for shotgun ammo. Don't really need brass for that, right? But brass is an item you only get through looting in this game, which kind of annoys me a little bit, because you should be able to maybe smelt metals together to make brass or something. It shouldn't just be a found resource, because it's essentially a metal, right? But hopefully eventually they wise up and change that side of things. But for right now, even with the latest version of 7 Days to Die in Alpha 18, whatever it is, at the moment, pretty much still found only in loot. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is we probably won't get enough to ever have like large quantities of ammo. It's just going to be what we find in loot. And we might get enough to craft like maybe 10 or 20 rounds, and that's about it. But I guess we'll find out, right? We'll wait and see what we can excavate from below the tower. But I'm not going to be able to branch out past the boundaries of the tower itself. That's the limitation of the challenge that I've set for myself. But it's mainly to alleviate boredom than anything else right now, because I think I just need something to keep me busy, to keep me from going stir crazy, getting cabin fever here in the long wait between loot respawns every 30 days. I guess it was one option for me to change the respawn to like something quicker than that for this challenge, but I kind of wanted to keep it almost default, except for the difficulty being a bit higher, right? And apart from that, everything default, just so it's like a legit sort of challenge, you know what I mean? Making the loot respawn quicker would make it much easier, and you know what I mean? Anyway, I think we've pretty much exhaustively scoured the building for other zombies. I don't think there's any more zombies right now. And we are getting into the early afternoon. But yeah, eventually I do want to get that. This is the thing as well, right? I need a lot of stone to make cement, but really we can't even make stuff like cement and concrete until we get a cement mixer. So that's something where we're either gonna have to get extraordinarily lucky with a loot bag. Yeah, let's get Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher is actually a really good one to get to unlock and keep putting points into for this, because we're using a club so much. Being able to pop those zombies' heads and insta-kill them is going to be super good. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Getting a small engine so we can make a cement mixer. I mean, I'm going to need it for the Gyrocopter as well, so we're actually going to need more than one. Talked about this before, but let's just repair this here. I thought I'd repaired down here, but I obviously missed a few sections. Is that a gap up there? I think there's a pillar. There's a support pillar completely missing here as well. Let's just make sure these little side sections are okay. I thought I had a torch here as well. What happened to that? Did the zombies destroy it somehow? Maybe it was the cop. There was only really one cop that spawned, if I recall correctly, in the Horde Night. Let's make some more of this. This really helps slow them down, especially if it's on both sides. Put that there. I mean, it's going to be obviously another 6 days until we have to worry about another horde night. But they are going to get increasingly difficult further in that we get. Let's just put that in there. Grab the potatoes. Although, no, I'll leave those here actually. I'll leave those here. Maybe I should put some vegetable stews here as well and just keep a little bit down here. Leave the vitamins. Chuck these beers here because I mainly use the beers for the horde nights. We've got our coffee anyway. And we've got some regular bandages. Take a little bit of that. I'll take my pick. And I'll take my shovel. Because we're going to need that if we're going to start mining today. Well, I'm not sure how long that pick is going to last because it's like super poor quality. Alright. What else do we have to do? I kind of want to put another torch here actually. But, and this is broken right here as well. I need to be really careful to make sure that this building is... Okay, there's a zombie outside somewhere. I need to really be careful to make sure that this building is structurally sound, because the last thing I want, especially having like my base on the rooftop, is like crucial like support pillars getting knocked down by zombies down here, and then the building becoming structurally unsound and collapsing from the top would pretty much be a disaster if that starts happening. And it's kind of hard to tell which of these pillars and walls and whatever parts of the structure down below are load bearing and which aren't. So the main ones, I guess, I'm going to want to keep repaired. I found even some like things that you don't think are load bearing can be, like stuff like certain panes of glass in the offices in the top floors, or curtains and stuff like that can be supporting actual blocks above them. So it's really like, it's really something I have to be mindful of, is keeping the structural integrity of the building in place. And that's something that does worry me with mining as well. So I'm going to try and put support pillars up and not go too crazy with it. Because my understanding at least of the structural integrity of blocks in 7 Days to Die is the supporting pillars that blocks are attached to, they need to be all the way down to pretty much to bedrock, or at least down to the surface of the ground, to actually be providing any structural integrity. So if you have a pillar that part of the building is supported by and held up by, and you take away something like right down the bottom of the building that's part of that pillar, it could take away the structural integrity of the blocks that are being supported above it, and that could cause them to collapse. So yeah, that's something I'm going to have to watch out for, is what I'm saying. Let's just get some materials like this, because I want to make another torch, since that other one got destroyed. These are a little bit costly for some of my resources that I'm low on right now, like the animal fat. But we need at least one if we're going to do some mining. I prefer to have more than one actually, but oh, I'm getting hot up here already. Where are those zombies at? They must have respawned up in these top floors. Let's just check in here. No. So I'll get my coffee out, because I need that stamina regen. Okay, it looks like they're on this level maybe, or the one below. Yeah, the one below. Okay, we've got office workers. I At least these guys aren't ferals. Because that doesn't guarantee the rest of them aren't ferals. Let's see what this guy is. About you, Normie? Nice. Man, the other... Oh, look at that. Right in the temple. Oh, I actually got him in the ear, I think. That would kind of hurt. These zombies have pretty good hearing usually, so maybe that's like one way of taking out their hearing sensors. Got to shoot them in the ear, and they can't hear you sneaking up on them. It's a pro ninja strategy. Okay, he's normal. About this guy. Oh, is that too? Where did that arrow go? He's okay. He's feral. He's feral. Oh no! I didn't have. Oh boy! I need to get the. I need to get the wooden frames onto my hotbar here. Wow. Oh boy. Let's reorganize a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's right in the eye socket, that one. Can't take out their hearing, take out their eyesight. I don't think I can hit this guy underneath the desk. It's probably hitting the desk's hitbox. Okay, he's a feral as well. This time I'm prepared. Mind you, I killed that other one pretty quickly. Ooh. Wait for that head. Alright, beautiful. So far so good. You're normal. Let's keep an eye out, see how they react when they wake up. So far so good. They're not swarming me like they did the other day. Oh. Dang it. He slapped me around the head right then. Just, I don't think I'm bleeding. We're all good with that, but I need some stamina. It's hard to kill them quickly once you start running out of stamina. But hopefully we survive long enough to start upgrading all of those combat skills. So we don't have to worry so much about it. This is all good XP. I'm loving it. But yeah, a lot less ferals today. Day 21, I think it was. It was like probably half of them were ferals, which was pretty crazy. But today it's a lot less proportionately. Let's see if there's any back here as well. I don't normally spawn back here too much, but it's probably a good idea to check to be on the safe side. Yeah, it looks pretty quiet back here. Think we're fairly clear. All right, so we might start heading down to the lobby and get started on the mine shaft. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, but hopefully it pays off as well. Let's just make sure we get all of our arrows back that are embedded in the furniture, and then we'll head down to the lobby to that spot that I picked out the other day to start our mine. All right, so we're just about ready to get started here. It is getting quite late in the day, but hopefully digging is relatively quiet and the zombies don't detect us down here. It is in kind of a hard spot for them to get at us if they do, but I'd rather they didn't. Wow, this is 10,000. We're not going to be breaking that thing anytime soon. So yeah, right here in the elevator shaft is the spot that I thought would be a good spot. And actually, you might remember I've got a torch here already. That's right. Sweet. So we'll be able to take one torch with us. So yeah, I just started like the first block here, and that was pretty tough to get through actually. But I think from here down, it should be dirt for a little bit, or sand even, because it's a desert. And then we'll probably eventually get to stone, and who knows what else we'll find down here. It's going to be pretty interesting. I've only got a couple of ladders here actually, but we can always craft a few more and stuff like that. But let's just jump down here and get started. So yeah, this looks like it's straight up sand or gravel maybe, because I'm getting some small stones from this as well. Let's see. Which direction do I want to go in here? Like if this was if this was Minecraft, I would definitely not be digging straight down, but obviously we don't have to worry about falling into lava in 7 days to die. It is sort of based off a lot of the Minecraft mechanics, to be honest, this game, but that's not one of them. So that's all stone right on it. Am I hitting the underside of the flooring there? Let's maybe dig out this way. I'm just trying to work out because I've got an idea for how I want this shaft to be, but we might just widen this out a little bit here in this first little section, and then we'll put some ladders down. This is where it would probably be useful to have a mining helmet with a light on it, right? Anyway, we should be able to place a ladder right there. And then can I climb that and get out? Yes, I think. Or do we need another one? I don't think I can quite get up. Can I? Yes, with a little bit of effort. But I might put another one on top of that. And we are going to have to go back. Actually, no, I think I can make a few of these. It's just straight up wood, so I've got a little bit of wood on me here. We are going to need a lot of ladders if we're going to have this shaft going all the way down. I probably would like it to go all the way down pretty much to bedrock. And then we'll start digging as far down as we can get, because I think we're going to be able to keep we're going to be able to hopefully keep the stability easier if we're digging right down at bedrock than if we're digging directly underneath the floor of the lowest level here of the lobby in Dishong Tower. I definitely don't want to get to cause any collapses or cave-ins of the actual building, or I'm going to like destroy my own my own building that I'm relegated to right now. Let's just break this out here. Much easier digging through this softer sand / clay / gravel area here. Getting some clay going, which is good. Because usually I have to get that by digging the forest ground and then crafting it back into forest ground. But yeah, I'm going with 3 blocks wide as the design for the mineshaft, and it's going to be like this the whole way down. I think we're still well within the bounds of Dishong Tower, obviously. The boundaries here, in fact, we're near the center of the tower right here. And hopefully this wide sort of mineshaft is going to give us plenty of room for the ladder down the center. And maybe some torches. I don't know if I'll light it up all the way down. I probably won't need to, especially if I can get hold of some sort of lighting later on, whether that be an attachment for a weapon, a flashlight attachment, or a mining helmet. Usually mining helmets aren't that rare, but obviously we didn't find any first time through looting the building. But yeah, this should be pretty good. It is going to take a while, though, to dig all the way down to bedrock, that's for sure. But it gives me something to do, and we do get resources out of it as well, which is pretty good. So far, not the most exciting resources, but maybe we'll come across something, some other ores and stuff as we get further down towards bedrock. I'm not exactly sure how the ore generation works in 17.2 7 Days to Die, because they've changed how the ore is generated. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, I think this might be a little bit of iron right here. Nice! This is fairly close to the surface right here. I might just mine this little bit here, but I'm not going to go like explore the vein too much at this level because this is a little bit too close to the foundations of the tower. And if I dig out too much of a cave right here, it's probably going to affect stability of the tower above me here, but we'll definitely get a bit of this. Man, that gives us a good chunk of XP as well as obviously scrap iron. Well, actually, I think this is iron ore, right? So we can either chuck this straight into the forge or we can scrap it for scrap iron. So this is something I definitely need more of to reinforce blocks and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy that we found this straight away. Just mine this out right here. But yeah, my pick durability is not so great. It's not going to last very long, I don't think, considering we've only come down this fast so far with our mining. But probably going to have to craft a few more of these. And quite a lot more ladders as well, for that matter. Alright, it is dawn on day 23, guys. And I spent the night digging down further in the mineshaft here. Made a little bit of progress, but we are going to need to craft some more picks, and I've pretty much run out of wood, as you can see, for ladders as well. But we are definitely going to keep going with this thing. It's actually pretty fun. I don't mind a bit of digging and mining in 7 Days to Die. Let's just get back up top here. And yeah, being a new day, we probably want to go through and clear the building of zombies yet again, if they've respawned, which will be interesting to check out. Just see if we can spot any downstairs here. Should I leave some of this stuff? I'll just take it with me. But I'll probably be working on the mine most of the time overnight, because it gives me something to do. And none of the nighttime zombies seem to know I was down there, so it's probably deep enough now. And I am crouching the whole time I'm digging as well, pretty much, so hopefully that keeps things quiet, because the last thing I'd want is for zombies to be pouring in on my head if they do hear me down there digging away and decide to attack. So anyway, we are going to head back up through the building here and just check some of these floors like this one here for any zombie. Oh, okay, we got a we got ferals back there, guys, and we got a lot of construction workers. How many ferals have we got? I think we got at least 2 ferals. Okay, it's probably going to be one of those days today where we get rushed by lots of zombies at once. I do have fairly good... Oh, great. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please be no zombies up here. Oh, God. I can't really... I'm going to have to circle back around this way. I'm so glad there's no zombies up here on this level. I would have been in trouble. Yeah. These feral zombies, man. They are definitely a challenge when all you've got is a iron-bound club. I do have my shotgun, to be honest, as a backup, but I don't have unlimited ammo for that. Ouch. Let's just bandage up real fast. Okay, just the one feral left. And we know for sure that there's a ton of these construction worker zombies down there. So I guess we'll go back down and clear out that floor. We can't just leave the zombies down there. We got to show them who's boss. This is my building, damn it. Let's litigate these suckers. Let's turf them out on the street. Your rent is due, suckers. Oh no, I've got the you've got something coming on happening right now. I really hope we don't... Oh, it's gone away, thank goodness. Yeah. Infection would be game over at this point. I mean, we can't even get honey. That's how bad it is. Like, we can't even get honey, which has a chance of curing the first stage of infection, let alone antibiotics. But if we can last long enough and get to day 31 when we get the loot respawning, I'm hoping we can get some more antibiotics that we can stash away as a backup plan. But until then, I just have to be mindful that I really need to not get hit by zombies at all so that I don't get a risk of infection. I don't think there's any more back here. Any zombies? I can hear some moving around somewhere. The shuffling feet. I think that's like the sound they make when they shift in their sleep. If they're not snoring. So they're probably up... Oh, no, they're not upstairs though, right? So where are they? It's really like the sounds in this game are a little bit hard to tell, like, directionally where they're coming from. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, easy. Any more zombies? There's gotta be more than one guy in here. Where are your friends at? Trying to avoid stepping on stuff. Okay. There was just one zombie. Huh. Strange. Unless they already woke up and went down to the level below or something. Okay. But I think this level's clear now. We just have to put this block back. Just always got to make sure I'm keeping these important parts repaired wherever possible. Just have a look up here because I did hear that shuffling noise, which had me thinking there might have been some zombies up here, but I didn't see any when I was like running around this area making a lot of noise, and surely they would have come out. Let's have a look in here. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, I just smashed some glass. Trying to be stealthy. Oh, level 46. We got a skill point up our sleeve. Anything else back here? This room, yeah. This usually has a couple of zombies in it. I don't know what that one's doing. Okay, I think he's a feral. Are you a feral? Yeah, you're a feral. Let's just have some coffee. This is how you wake up in the morning, guys. Beating down on zombies, drinking coffee. This is just like, I just have zombies for breakfast, you know, at this point. Oh, whoops. I just got hit, which I'm supposed to be trying not to allow to happen. Oh, again. Stop that. I mean, sometimes sometimes, you know, you just got to take a hit. You just got to roll with it. There's very rarely zombies back here, at least with the way I've currently got my my land claim block set up. Yeah, this is all clear. This is all clear through here. It's just this area here. Almost like a third of the floor where they spawn in, which is actually working out pretty good. Like, it's fairly controlled. I think it's pretty balanced in terms of the zombie numbers right now. It's not overly comfortable, but it's not like overwhelming at the same time. So I'm fairly happy with how it's happening, how it's working right now. Spawn mechanic wise, any more businessmen zombies up here? Fairly quiet. Okay. So far so good. About this level. Oh, oh, they were waiting right there at the door. These zombies, they've got their sneaky little tactics worked out. Yeah, they were just like, oh, he always comes in the door every day. Let's just wait around the corner for him, and we'll be able to get him. What are these construction workers doing up here? They're not supposed to be up here. Was it you, Zombie Joe? Did you invite him up to your penthouse? Alright, invitation revoked. Oh yeah. Marlene. I'm afraid Marlene doesn't meet the dress requirements, the dress code for the rooftop VIP lounge at this point. I'm definitely killing them quicker. It feels like it anyway. I guess I have got a fair few points into strength now. I'm not getting too many exploding heads right yet at this point, but if we put a few more points into the Skull Crusher, we'll get there. That random chance to explode their heads is gonna be key. Uh-oh. Another construction worker, so maybe they do spawn up here. Sometimes you do get the bigger, stronger zombies on this floor, I've noticed. Like the fat Hawaiians, the big mamas. Lumberjacks, bikers. Oh, maybe not lumberjacks. I haven't seen a lumberjack up here, to be honest, but definitely the bikers. In fact, the lumberjacks don't seem to spawn anywhere except down in the kitchen area, and they haven't been spawning down there since I put the land claim block over the top of that area in the Cuzo restaurant or whatever it is. Okay, any more back here? I haven't seen a vulture for a while. Usually there's a vulture or two hanging out here after a few days, but maybe they'll spawn in a day or two. I don't know exactly how the vultures work, but they seem to spawn a little bit separately to the regular zombies. But yeah, I can't see any flying around or anything like that. Can't really hear any flappy wings. So yeah, I think we're all good in this floor now. Oh, there is one. What the hell? Where he seemed to fly out of that cardboard box. He was stalking me. They're getting super clever now, these guys. They're like they're adapting. They're becoming intelligent. Maybe they're slowly being cured of the zombies disease. and becoming human / normal vultures again. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but yeah, remember that cabin fever I was talking about? I think it's setting in right now. But those trees are looking quite healthy, which is good. I don't think there's any more vultures. I always check these in the vain hope that something exciting is going to be in them, but it's always the same. They should introduce some like super rare like item that can like very, very rarely spawn. That would like, there's actually some I wonder if I should strengthen this, because that to me that looks like a support beam right there, which is holding up part of the rooftop where my garden and everything is. So maybe I should try and fortify it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like maybe I should try to fortify this column right here, just to be on the safe side, to add some extra support in. Let's see here. I haven't really got any wood at the moment though, so I might have to come back. I've got a couple of these, but it's not going to be enough, that's for sure. But yeah, that's probably something that I should think about doing, is just building some extra support pillars. Mind you, they're going to have to be connected like vertically all the way down, like where those gaps are, all the way down to ground level, which could be tricky to work out when you're going through floors and stuff. Anyway, that's something we'll think about doing. Let's go back up to the rooftop here. I keep getting that error. I think that's maybe a spawn error, I don't know. Lock that off there. Okay, well, we've cleared the building at least for this morning. So let's maybe just sort out our inventory here. Look at all that sand. That's awesome. And plus we got that raw iron as well. But I think I'm going to harvest the trees, and we'll check out our garden and see if that's ready as well. I'm going to put some of this in here, and we'll put the sand in there as well. We've got quite a lot of clay already in the forge. I'll put that in there. Let's see here. Let's get organized. I am hanging on to some rotten flesh because you can actually use that for crafting certain food items later on if you get all the other ingredients that you need. But yeah, pretty much vegetable stew is what we're living off right now, which I'm perfectly fine with. I do have 2 cans of chili, but I'm going to hang on to those probably because later on, if I level up my cooking skills, these are all still growing, unfortunately. But the trees we can probably harvest. Let's have a look at these. How much health have these got? 600? I usually wait till they're 1200 to get the most wood out of these, but I need wood for building ladders for the mine right now, so I'm going to harvest all of these, and then we'll get the extra seeds and replant further around the outside. But let's maybe put our skill point into Motherlode before we harvest to get the maximum amount of resources out of these as well. That's some big brain thinking right there. So, yeah, let's go chop these down now. Okay, I've replanted the seeds that we got from the trees we chopped down. And, yeah, I'll probably just, like, extend them out to this corner here. And then that's all the trees that we'll need, I reckon. It's probably all the wood that we'll need from that area there. I didn't chop down all the trees. I just chopped down enough to get a little bit of wood. Actually, a few hundred wood. It was pretty good. We got a fair bit out of that. But now we can feed this in here. And we'll have plenty left over for making our ladders for the mine. And I'll also need extras for wooden frames for making mine shaft supports and stuff like that. So yeah, let's have a look here. Let's just get organized, and then we're going to go back down through the building and just make sure it's cleared again. I've been cooking up some more vegetable stew as well, getting a nice stack of that going. Let's just take some of that with us as well. Okay, early afternoon, and this time of day, usually I find there's some more zombies spawned in, so we're going to go back through and see what we can find. Is today going to be the day we get some loot bags dropping? Let's just have a look here. Mole's gym. Any changing room zombies back here? Nope. Oh, we got some in here though. They're okay, doing some reps in the weight room by the looks of it. Oh, no, they're falling asleep. They're I don't know what they're doing. Haven't seen a zombie yo for a while. He's obviously a bit of a gym junkie. And there's a Mo. Oh, there's a couple of Mo's back here. It's not easy getting that sneak bonus with a melee weapon, guys. It takes some real skill. And some real stealthiness. None of this so-called bow stealth nonsense. We're going for the club stealth. I don't think there's any back here. Yeah. I've pretty much never seen a zombie spawn back here since I put the land claim block in the position that it's in right now on the rooftop. So there might be some out on the gantry though, outside the building. So I guess we'll check there. We could get some vultures, I guess. Let's just have a look through the pool room here. Maybe refill my glass jars I brought with me specifically for this. 68 of them. Nothing like some delicious, refreshing pool water. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of vultures. Let me back in. I'm not gonna fight them out there. All right. Oh no! Please don't fall off the building. I need your feathers. Okay, we got a construction worker as well. Don't smash the gantry. Wait, stop that. Oh no, it's falling. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Are you dead now? Seriously. That zombie was a troublemaker. I think we're okay out here though, because even though it's built to look like it's being held up by those ropes, which are actually metal poles, the gantry is actually just attached to the building anyway. So it's supported by the side of the building instead of those things. So I actually think it's a lot stronger than it looks. Thought there was another vulture around somewhere though. There was at least 3 of them that I saw. I think we've killed 2 of them, right? Oh, this one over here. Let's just get the feathers out of this one. Bit of bonus rotten flesh as well. Because, you know, flesh just tastes so much better when it's got maggots in it. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'll stick with my vegetable stew, to be honest. But, yeah, there is a specific, I think it's hobo stew or something like that, which is actually pretty good nutritionally and buff-wise, that's made with rotten flesh. But you need some other stuff, and you need to level up your cooking skills to a higher level, I think. Let's just put that there. All right. It's Groundhog Day again here in Dishong Tower. I feel like I'm going to step in a puddle or something, and I don't know. It's, yeah, I'm definitely going to learn like every single nook and cranny in this building by the end of this challenge. I already feel like I do know most of them. I could probably draw up a pretty accurate blueprint of the floor plan this stage on day 23. Oh, did I hear a dog? Oh, oh god. Nice. We can actually get some meat and animal fat out of this. Oh, there's more than one of them. It might be a bit of a wolf herd. A wolf horde. Yeah, there's another one out there as well. This is perfect. These guys must have come all the way from outside the building, because they definitely don't spawn inside here. He's trying to bite his way through the wall, as you do. I actually need to repair this. I just noticed. But yeah, we've got ages until the next horde night, so let's just grab this. Darlene, what are you doing out there, Darlene? I just repaired this, Darlene. Why do you have to beat on the wall, Darlene? There's a perfectly serviceable entrance with 4 doorways that I've even destroyed the doors on for you to come through. Oh, look at that beautiful animal fat and meat. Oh, we got so much meat out of that. But the animal fat we use for torches and candles and stuff, so I'm actually super glad, because we were getting very low on that. And I will probably need quite a few more torches if we're going to be mining without a mining helmet. Oh, so good. Look at that, 72 meat. We might be able to make some meat stew. Oh, I can hear little zombie feet pitter-pattering towards me over the lobby floor. And it's Darlene. You made your way inside, did you? She took my advice that I was giving her, I think, and she went through the doorway. Damn me in my helpful manner. Helping the zombies know how to, yeah, I need to fix this. Look at that. I forgot about that. I thought I'd repaired this, but maybe I just forgot. I thought I'd repaired it on the morning after the horde, but apparently I didn't. But now we've got some spare scrap metal, we can reinforce this. But I'll need to make myself another wedge tip for the center area. But for now, let's just do what we can down here, because I can't make the wedge tips without using the carpenter's bench or whatever it is. Let's just reinforce this section here. That's already upgraded. This is all good. Pretty much. I could probably... Let's just have a look up here. Yeah, some of this barbed wire's in need of repair as well. Oh, that bit's nearly broken. Just make sure it's in tip-top condition. Even between the horde nights, this might be a good place to like fall back to if I get pressed by a lot of zombies down here in the lobby area. Let's just make another one of those. I'm not really bothering to unlock extra inventory space at this point, because I need the skill points for more important things at this point of the game. And I don't really have that much stuff to carry around with me, because it's not like I'm looting all the time. But, I mean, obviously, when we get loot respawn happening on day 31, it can be an issue. But until then, I'm good with my default storage space. 12 animal fat. Can't believe how much meat we got out of those wolves. That's just insane. Should I leave some of these? Let's chuck the feathers in here. Yeah, I'm just going to get organized, guys, and then we're going to work on the mine a bit more today. All right. I think this might be... Oh, that is such an annoying sound, but that that annoying sound is the indication that we've actually hit bedrock. So yeah, that's our mine shaft right there, guys. That is pretty much as far down as we can come here beneath Dishong Tower. And there's no basement level. I don't know where the guests or the workers are like parking their cars, but it's off-site, I would say. Anyway, this is going to be the basis for where we branch out and start like mining out underneath the boundaries of, or within the boundaries of Dishong Tower, but down here. And looking for some resources, see what we can find. So we found a little bit of iron ore already up just underneath the elevator shaft, right? But we're going to be looking around down here as well. What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm just going to put some spikes right here in the bottom of the shaft, and we're going to be a couple of blocks up from bedrock where we start mining out, like and doing like a branch mine sort of design. But I thought I would put a couple of layers of spikes down here, and the idea is that if zombies do start trying to attack me while I'm down here, like they will dig down or they'll fall down from above, and because this is slightly below the area where we're going to be mining, the idea, wow, that is super dark, but the idea is that they're going to fall on the spikes and take some damage and hopefully die. It's just a small security measure. I don't know how effective it would be until it actually happens. I can see how it's going to work, but yeah, that's where we'll probably leave it for today. I might start, maybe start mining out sideways a little bit tonight, but we're going to come back on day 25 and I'll give you guys an update on the mining situation then. So yeah, that's where we'll leave it for this episode. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough of the Dishong Tower Challenge. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Slippery Jim out.